We're going to go through vocabulary for Die Bremer Stadtmusikanten. So you're going to want to make sure that you write these down in your binder. Die Bremer Stadtmusikanten. So Die Bremer Stadtmusikanten ist eine Geschichte. It is a story, and that's the story we're going to be focusing on for this chapter. I'm going to ask you to write these words and to repeat after me for pronunciation. So if you're doing this on your own, if you're doing this as a class, it doesn't matter. You should be doing these out loud. So, first up. Es war einmal ein. Once upon a time there was a. Es war einmal. There was once a blank. Es war einmal. Repeat after me. Ein Problem hatten. Had a problem. So I've already mentioned there once was. Had a problem. Because when we tell stories, we tell them in the past tense. So listen for all this past tense. Repeat after me. Nach einer Weile. Nach einer Weile. What do you think that means? After a while. Willst du mitkommen? Willst du mitkommen? Remember, willst comes from the German verb wollen, to want. Do you want to come with? Do you want to come along? Repeat after me. Den ganzen Tag. The whole day. Wiederholt. In der Nähe. In der Nähe. In the area or in the vicinity. As with stories, we're also going to encounter some good adjectives. So we're going to take a look at some adjectives that are Gegenteile. These are opposites. So repeat after me. Schwach, stark. Weak and strong. Repeat after me. Alt, jung. Old, young. Traurig, froh. What do those mean? Talk amongst yourselves. Wiederholt. Laut, leise. Loud and soft, quiet. This one didn't have an opposite for, but a great adjective for the story. Müde. Say that. Müde. Ja, seid ihr müde? Ich bin immer müde. Müde. If you start running out of page in your binder page, go to, you can make it into 2 columns too. All right. So, characters in this story, if you're not familiar with Die Bremer Stadtmusikanten, the characters in black are in the story. The character in red I will explain in a second. Wiederholt. Esel. Hund. Katze. Hahn und Räuber. So this particular story, and it's a simplified story that I'll be telling, has the following characters: a donkey, a dog, a cat, a rooster, and Räuber, similar to the English word robber. Now, Huhn is similar to Hahn. If this is a rooster, what animal is this? We probably talked about this with like food before. Yeah, so a Huhn is a chicken, but a Hahn is a rooster. A rooster will crow. Bauernhof. Repeat the following verbs after me. War. So what I'll do is I'll put the original verb next to it. So war is the past tense of to be. So that means was. Repeat after me. Ging. That means went. Traf. Met. Wollte. Wanted. Kam mit. Came along. Blieb. This happens a lot with past tense. Blieb, so the original is bleiben, to stay. The I and E get switched in the past tense. Blieb, stayed. Probably hard to read in this yellow. Oops, stayed. Some more great verbs in this story. Schrie. Schrie is the past tense of schreien, to scream. Schrie. Bellte. Bellte is the past tense of bellen, which means to bark. Miaute. What, pray tell, do you think miaute means? Meow, meow. That means to meow. So maybe mewed, meowed. Krete, from krähen. Krähen is to crow. And this is an interesting word. Repeat after me. Verjagen. So jagen means to hunt. Ver, typically so kaufen is to buy. Verkaufen is to sell. Ver tends to make it the opposite of that. So here, verjagen isn't to hunt yet, but rather to chase away. I like that verb. Lots of verbs. Almost done with our word note. Almost done with our vocab before the story. All right, I guess we are done. So those are all the words you will need to know before I tell the story.